Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Art with Mr. Malik. I'm your host, Mr. Malik. Welcome back. So, in today's episode of Art with Mr. Malik, we're going to talk about transferring your artwork onto t-shirts or onto materials of your choice. So, for example, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like my little logo on my shirts I have that I can put onto whatever material, t-shirt, bags, whatever material you like. So today, we're going to talk about how you go from drawing to putting it onto your material. Ready? Come on down. Let's check it out. So as always, let's just talk about materials. I have my t-shirts, my transfer paper. Here's my t-shirt I'm gonna work on, and here's my transfer paper. Here's my wax paper that comes along with it. So one of the things I want to talk about is, this one is a dark transfer paper, which goes onto darker shirts, and there's also regular transfer paper that can go onto white t-shirts or white materials. And that's very important because it does make a difference when you're trying to adhere your artwork to whatever material that you have, whether or not it's light or dark. So for today, we're going to use dark paper that's going to transfer onto a turquoise shirt that I have here using this image that I printed out. So the first step that I do, outside of getting my transfer paper, you can get this from any art store, you can order it online, and again, it comes in different sizes, in different quality as well, so it depends on what you're looking for. You can get these very inexpensively online. And then what you do is pretty much draw your artwork. Either you take a picture of it, or you can, if you do digital drawing, you can save your artwork and then just basically print it out onto the paper. You do want to follow the instructions that they have here, because sometimes you have to mirror the image and sometimes you don't. In this case, I do not have to mirror the image, which means I don't have to turn the image the opposite way before I put it onto the t-shirt. So you do want to follow the instructions before you, or at least read the instructions before you start, so you have a mental idea of what you're going to do next. So all you really need is your artwork, the material you're going to print on, and a trusty iron that you can use as your heat to adhere your artwork to whatever. Oh, the other thing you're going to need is a pair of scissors if you don't want to have the entire image on your t-shirt. You can cut it out however way you want. So that's what we're going to do right now, is you cut my image out. I'm going to cut it out really sloppily at first, just so I can get rid of the extra paper. And then I'll trim it down better, and you'll see what I mean. So now I can trim it closer to the image. I do want to leave a little bit of a white border around it, so that it kind of frames the artwork on my t-shirt more for me. And you'll see what I mean by framing it once I'm finished trimming it. Okay, we're almost finished here. Just trim some more around the ears and the head, and then we'll be ready to go. Voila. So that's as close as a trim that I feel comfortable with, and I'll make that work. So the next thing you want to do is lay your t-shirt down however way you want the image to be printed on it. So I think I'm going to have my image kind of in the middle here. So I'll lay that there first just to see if I like it there like that. And if I do, then I can go back in and get it ready. The only thing I have to do just to get it started is peel the back of this paper off. This can get a little tricky because sometimes it's stuck on there really good. But use your fingernail to get up in here and peel the back of this off. Give me 1 second to fight with this. And here we go. And carefully peel off the image without trying not to tear it. It's almost like a sticker, right? And then I can come back. It's not sticky, so you don't have to worry about it sticking to itself. So you can then position it again exactly where you want it to be, just to make sure it lays where you want it to go. And then once you're satisfied with where it is, you take your wax paper. This is wax paper. It comes along with the package. You lay it on top, and you're doing this on purpose because the wax paper is heat resistant, so the heat won't burn the paper and it won't stick to the paper, nor will the image underneath stick to the paper because this is wax paper and it has like a waxy feel to it where it doesn't allow things to stick to it. So now after that, you take your iron that's already pre-hot. My iron was heating up while we were sitting here talking a little bit, and you basically pretty much just iron right over this bad boy. I would do it for a good 60 seconds to 2 minutes just to make sure that the heat and everything goes into the material of the shirt. By the way, you can machine wash the shirt. The instructions will tell you that as well. I would advise that you turn your shirts inside out before you wash them, but you definitely can still wash your shirts or whatever you put your design on. And then you can dry them as well and it won't damage the image. So it's a regular t-shirt all around and your artwork is on it and you have a beautiful art piece to work with, or you can to wear around rather. And I am pretty much done with my image, making sure that I got every part of it. Great. And we are finished with that. Pretty much really hot. I slowly peel my paper off and you'll be able to tell that that bad boy is in there. And that's it. You let it cool off and you're pretty much done. Now let's take a look. Ta-da! Here is my new t-shirt with my image on it. Ta-da! So very quick, easy thing to do. Once you create your artwork, you can always add it to whatever material or whatever t-shirts or clothing item that you have at home to create your own artwork on your shirts. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little episode and demonstration on how you can add your artwork to your materials or clothing at home to sport around, to be your own model for your artwork. I encourage you to try it out just to see what you can come up with and let me know what you think in the comments. Or send me a message to say, hey, Mr. Malik. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.